always been like that. My friends know, like, and everyone just knows, like, I'm the type of person that, like, you know, I'll be around someone that I've never known, and people will be like, "You don't know them?" And I'm like, "No, I just met them." And they're like,
Yeah.
"I could not tell." And it's like, I don't know. I'm really personable, you know. Like, and I love people. Like, as much as I don't fuck with people, I love people, and I love talking to people.
You're the most social, antisocial person. I'm the
Yes,
same
that's
way.
really what it is. That's
Yeah,
really what it is. It's like
yeah.
I love people, but then I'm like, don't ever fucking call me. No one speak to me. I'm out.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
shake the
crazy.
globe, man. Shake the globe. I,
Yeah,
you got a fucking monster on that motherfucker.
yeah,
Uh,
that was fucking insane. That was so random. You know what my mom says? Because my mom's a life coach, and she's very spiritual, and she's, you know, she does energy healing and the whole thing. So
no.
she's super tapped in. But she always tells me to like pose the question to the universe, what if it can turn out better than you can imagine? And she also says you need to also ask, what if it can turn out better than you can't imagine?
Wow.
And that Rihanna shit was one of those things that I couldn't even imagine. That's as crazy as me saying like tomorrow Michael Jordan is just gonna come to my house and ask to
Right.
play basketball.
Right.
It's as like if you would have told me that, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop a song and within 24 hours Rihanna's gonna post it and say it's her favorite song, I would be like, well, that is absolute best case scenario ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, I couldn't even imagine that happening. So when that
Yeah.
shit happened, I was like, I was screaming. I was lit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This is a testament. And you know what that is? It's a testament to the song a week shit because the label was not trying to do a song a week. So I was like, listen, I was like, let me tell you what we're going to do.
Right.
So I'll do it y'all's way, which is put out a song, wait 3 months, work it, and then put out another song, wait 3 months. Cool. I did that in the summer of 2019. I did it with Paranoid, and I did it with Summer at Seven. I
Right.
said, now if this approach doesn't work, which I knew it wouldn't, I said if this approach doesn't work, we're gonna do it my way, which is a song a week. And they said, cool. So after this shit didn't work, I came and I started my song a week shit again. And then on the sixth week, I caught Best on Earth. But if I would have done the label approach, in order to put out 6 songs, it would have taken 18 months. It would have taken me 18 months to get the Best on Earth. Instead, it
Dog.
took 6 weeks.
And what's your split with the label? I think it needs to be 85-15.
Yeah, well, I'm the I'm independent, putting music out independently again, so it's a good situation.
Also, you're not on Columbia anymore.
Yeah, no, the deal has come to a close. I fuck with them though.
Congratulations, man. That's a fucking, that's not
Thank
a,
you.
that's cause for celebration.
Yeah, I definitely took a lot of shots when that happened.
Did you?
But I fuck with them. Like Columbia was fire. They let me do what I needed to do, you know, and
Yeah.
they supported it. So I fuck with
It's
them.
all a part of the journey, man. That's what I try to tell people all the time. You have to embrace it all. You cannot
Yeah,
just be conscious in that exact moment. You have to be conscious the entire time.
yeah,
Appreciate relationships, because I'm sure you got relationships from that that will be lifelong
yeah.
relationships, you know?
No, I don't regret that shit at all. That was incredible. And it's like I just said on a song about loving every part of the journey, just like I'm in love with every season. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I love all of it. Even Zoo, which was like fucked up, meant like I hate 2018, but it's also like I love it
Right.
because it was necessary. You know, it's like if that as long as I'm fucking alive, bro, I'm not really tripping. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of in this space where I realize that if that shit does not kill me, it really is there to fucking sharpen me. So
No
I'm
question.
cool.
No question. But how are you 27? You're really probably 72. How are you so how are you so together though, like at 27? Like, you know what I'm saying? And one
I don't
time
know.
mother, because I know how much you love your mother. I hope
Yeah,
you saw that in the post today too.
I
But like,
did. I appreciate that.
yeah, but like, and I mean, clearly I'm seeing, especially as you shared that she's obviously like a healer and just so spiritually.
Yeah.
But yeah, 27, bro, with all this fucking information, what and when? Like, fuck.
You know what? My best friend Bugis is like the smartest person I fucking know. And we've just been locked in since we were 12 and really on this musical journey together since we were 17. So it's really like I attribute a lot of it to him because he really there's something called a mastermind. If you read Napoleon Hill, it's a mastermind. So, you know, there's something about our minds being like super connected and being on the same page. But like just the game that Bugis always gives, just us sharpening each other. It's like, you know, Bugis kept me on my toes and keeps me on my toes just with knowledge and everything. So I would obviously I'll take some credit for my own like
Right.
togetherness, but at
Right.
the same time, it's important to have a really, you don't need a lot of friends, but it's important to have a really solid one.
Yeah, man.
Really
I
solid
think
one.
that's so important that you say that, especially to the young people that are listening. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it
Yeah.
is totally about who you're around.
A
People
hundred percent.
I have a 16-year-old,
Mhm.
and I'm like telling him like, bro, okay, cool. I want you to experience it. But you
Yeah.
got to at some point know that being around certain people can affect your entire life. Trust your
For
father.
sure. For sure. It's like, I mean, if four of your friends are fucking heroin addicts, how long do you think before you're a heroin addict?
Or it might not be that hard, but cocaine is just as bad. Like you
Yeah, but it's like, you know, and it's vice versa. It's like, or if you hang around people who are trying to get shit done, it's just gonna make you feel like a loser if you're not getting shit done, which is what you need. That's like, you know, I tell people all the time, it's like too many people are trying to go and like find friends and find, it's like you haven't even found your life yet. That's what you need to do. You need to figure out, oh, do you want to be a ballerina? Because then guess what, along that path of you living your truth, you'll meet who you're supposed to meet because y'all are trying to do the same shit.
Yeah.
But if you're just around like, do you want to be my friend, do you want to be my that shit is never gonna work. Y'all are gonna get in fucking weird ass arguments and fall out because y'all not even on the same page in life.
Yeah.
You got to figure you got to be your best friend first and figure
Yeah.
your life out.
You're scary, Russ, and I'm gonna tell you why in the best way possible. And I want you to receive this with all of your superpower energy. You know, you're writing and conducting based on your emotion and experience right now, right?
Yeah.
I think, man, because your purpose is so much bigger than music. Like talking to you and just hearing the forceful
Yeah.
or the confidence even in your statements and your offering. Like, bro, like double down on that shit, man. Figure out more
Yeah.
ways to
Yeah.
amplify these messages, because what we are going to see out of this COVID, out of this whack ass election and presidency,
Yeah.
we are going to see is Phoenix is rising from the ashes. What we are going to see is new leadership. There will
Yeah.
no longer be this false prophets in these fucking pulpit moments
Yeah.
conveniently, you know, can help them. It's going to be people like you that
Yeah.
have put in the work, have a body of work, have a real opinion, perspective, and are authentic. Not perfect, but authentic. People want to relate to a motherfucker. They don't want to be, I need you. Like these
Yeah.
false prophets, they want you. And I wasn't pointing to anybody on my wall
Yeah.
or whatever, but I'm saying these false prophets are ones who do it for gain, for self.
Yeah.
Be selfless, and this is what I'm seeing with you and your fans. You're selfless
Yeah.
with offering, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think it's important because if you give with uh the expectation of getting something in return, you're not giving, you're loaning.
Talk to him,
You know what I'm
Pastor
saying?
Russ.
You know, but it's like that's what it, a lot of people are loaning shit to you. They're loaning advice, they're loaning information because they're giving it to you with expectation of something in return. I just give my shit and I just want people to be fucking amazing because I, at the end of the day, I know that I was not that great at this music shit. It's like I was really, really, really mediocre. I just busted my ass. And so I look at my life as a fucking, as a example of hard work beats talent. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not gonna say I'm not talented, but I was not one of those kids who picked up the mic and 1 year in I'm making fucking hit songs. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That was not me. That was not me. I had to bust my ass. And that's why I think subconsciously why I still bust my ass every day. Cause I know I gotta stay on my shit. I'm not one of those fucking, you know, like Roddy Ricch is crazy. I don't think people understand how insane that is to be that good
Yo,
at melody and songwriting
yeah,
at like 21. It's like a
bro.
lot of these kids are fucking incredible. Like Juice World's melodies were fucking insane. Like all these kids, I'm like, yo, y'all are fucking crazy. Like I gotta
Yeah,
stay on my shit. But
yeah.
it's a testament to just fucking working hard. You know what I mean? So
Well, let me tell you what you keep doing. Keep pronunciating all of your words in your fucking hooks, because that is what's going to continue to
yeah,
take you over the top. But I'm in love with this generation of music. Like you said, Roddy Ricch is phenomenal with the
yeah,
way that he does his cadence and melody,
crazy,
and then you
crazy.
look at like what you're doing, and I want to keep it on you for 2 seconds. I want to make sure I say all of these things because these are real superpowers. You
Mm-hmm.
write, you produce, you mix, you
Mm-hmm.
master, you
Mm-hmm.
engineer, and perform your own shit. I think that that's a cheat sheet for any aspiring artist to learn how to do. If you learn how to do all of that shit, lights out.
Yeah, well, because you're now a self-sufficient thing, you know, which I think that was my main motive behind it, was like I just didn't want to have to rely on anyone, because guess what? If it's fucking 2 a.m. and some crazy idea hits me, I couldn't even imagine having to be like, damn, I feel so creative and so inspired right now, and I gotta call this person to, like, yo, you got any beats? I gotta call this person to come and engineer the session. Motherfuckers are asleep. I gotta call this person, like, you got the studio available. Like, what the fuck? I probably have 10 songs out if that was the case.
Right.
It's like, yeah, so it's like, it's a matter of even if you don't master all the fucking different crafts, it's a matter of at least try them out so that you know what goes into it, and so you're more appreciative of the people around you. And two, people can't bullshit you. Like, because I mix my own shit, like, mixers can't sit here and tell me shit takes 2 weeks to get mixed. Like, you sound like you're on meth. Like, the fuck are you talking about? like, no, it does not.
Right. I want to tell you this, bro, and this is coming from a fan. Like, I'm a fan of your music, and I respect it. And I just, I want you to tell aspiring artists right now, like, outside of, we know you've done 400 plus songs, like, we know you have a catalog, but tell these youngins right now, like, what will keep them in play. I often talk about staying in play. Like, people wonder how you can be out here for almost 3 decades and still be relevant. Like, you're 27, tapped in. So your trajectory is really what you wanted to be. When you get missing, it's going to be because you wanted to, not because you had to. Please tell these young how important it is to stay in play and how to do that.
I think consistency. I think too many people think they're fucking Frank Ocean. And, like, I made a joke, like, y'all are Frank Ponds. Y'all are not Frank Ocean. Y'all are Frank Ponds. You're Frank Lake. It's like, what are you doing? Like, people
Frank
like
Puddle.
Frank, right? Frank Puddle. That's really what these people are. It's like, you got 2,000 followers. You dropped a 5-song EP, and you disappear for 6 months because you think in fucking La La Land that I need to, let the people make them want it. It's like, bro, you need to stay on the gas and blow up. That's what you need to do. And I think even when you blow up, there's no ceiling. You keep blowing up. Like, that's what I learned too. There's no, like, I always thought before I blew up that it was just going to be this destination of, like, oh, I blow up and that's it. I'm done. Right. It's like, nah. It's really just a whole journey. That's why I made that song, The Journey Ain't No Destination. The journey's everything, because I realized that you just keep blowing up. There's levels. And the way to keep on going is to just keep on going, not stopping. Consistency, staying tapped in. A lot of people get rich and stop trying.
Hello? Yeah, and I think too, money, and your aura is this. I don't think money ever drove you. I don't think it was ever your purpose.
No, I would have stopped. I would have stopped by now. Money was never a motive. It was just like, that was points. I never played for points. I played for the love of the game, so
come on.
It was, money just comes with it. That's the thing. It's like, people don't understand that when you give your all in your time and your energy into your craft, like, money will chase you. That's how it starts feeling. Like, I be feeling like, God damn, like, where's this coming from? Like, where's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, money starts chasing.
$1 million.
Yeah, it's like money starts chasing you. It's like, I'm not hard to find. So it's like, it's crazy. You don't got to chase money. You got to chase your fucking passion, and then money will chase you.
Well, man, I cannot wait to see the next phase for you, brother. Your purpose is clearly in your process. Don't let that go over your head.
Wow.
You are necessary. And not only, like I said, I know you're going to give us amazing music. You're going to write more books, but you have a superpower that will lend into actual, culture. I don't know if you ever want to be in politics, which I don't suggest, but you got that kind of voice, and we need more leaders that we can, relate to and that understand the work it takes. We got to get back on this fucking work ethic, bro.
Yeah, no, I appreciate